What's up, y'all know who it is, your boy JP, here to make your install life a little bit easier. Today we got a Q&A asking how do I decide how many amps the fuse should be in the fuse holder. So the first thing I'm gonna do is tell you to check out that owner's manual of the amp that you purchase. A lot of times the manufacturer will put recommended fusing inside that owner's manual, so they let you know what they suggest that you use to protect the investment. So perfect example, we got the DD Audio SS 4.500. If you look inside the manual on the front page, it's going to give a current draw and recommended amp fusing of 40. So on my inline fuse holder, I'm going to use 40 amps. Now another thing that you can do is you can add up the fuses on your amplifier. So you see that this is a 40 amp fuse, so that lets you know that you'll need at least a 40 amp fuse in line at the battery. Now if this had two 40s on it, then of course your manual will probably say you need an 80 amp fuse at the battery, or you could simply just take 40 plus 40, that equals 80, and you have an 80 amp fuse in the front. Now using that same easy math, you can do the same thing if you had two amplifiers. Let's just say you had the SS 500.1, which is a 40 amp fuse, and then you had the 1500, which is a 150 amp fuse. 150 plus 40 is going to be 190 amps. Now they don't make a 190 amp fuse, but you probably be safe to go ahead and go to the 200 amp, which is just 10 more amps, and you will put a 200 amp fuse at the fuse holder in the front by the battery. That 200 amp fuse is going to protect both of the amplifiers in the back. Now they both have onboard fusing on the amplifiers, and you don't need any type of fuse distribution block in the back, because if anything happened between the front fuse and this fuse, one of those is going to pop, protecting the investment and protecting the wire. Now if you don't have onboard fusings at the amplifier, you can still do the 200 amp up front. Then I suggest you get a fuse distribution block at the back. That way you can separate the two amplifier connections. You can have the 200 up front and then have a 150 on one going to your sub amp, and then have the 40 amp on the other one going to the 4-channel amp. That way everything's going to be protected. Now some people don't even use fuses, they just run power wire from the front to the back. I wouldn't necessarily do that. I know people say that's an extra connection or extra point of resistance, so you can actually lose power. But at the end of the day, if I'm working on a client's car, I'm gonna make sure that thing is protected. So I guess I'm team fuse all the way. No disrespect to team no fuse, but so I hope that answered your question, or at least helped you along the way to kind of figure out what you need to do with that. Till next time, it's your boy JP signing out, telling y'all to keep going, keep growing, and have a blessed day. Peace.